This morning, a car flies through the fence, stopping on the lawn of St. Louis City Hall. The close call for one man and the damage left behind.
Safety on the road. I'll explain how a new app coming to the St. Louis area could help prevent crashes.
Plus, safety is a top priority for MetroLink this morning. The new plan to help keep riders safe.
And temperatures heat up over the next few days. Into the triple digits we go by Thursday and maybe even Friday. We'll talk about that and a few storm chances beginning tomorrow.
Today, we're taking another big step toward Internet for All.
Closing the digital divide. Why we'll soon see faster internet speeds over the next couple of years.
New additions coming to Forest Park this morning. The changes you'll soon see.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Well, we begin on this Tuesday morning with a live look at Busch Stadium, where the Cardinals will be back in town tonight, taking on the Astros. I believe first pitch is around 6:45 this evening. Cardinals, of course, coming back from a win on Sunday in London. We don't want to talk about the game on Saturday that they did not win against the Chicago Cubs. We will focus on the positive. And you know what? When those guys were on summer break back as being kids, they went outside and played baseball, and look at them today. How about that?
How about that?
How about that? Good Tuesday morning to you all. Thank you so much for joining us for Today in St. Louis. I'm Rennie Knott.
And I'm Michelle Lee. So great to see you. So great to see you, Paul.
You too.
You know what I loved about Anthony's forecast just a couple minutes ago? He was like, y'all been spoiled because we haven't had this hot weather this early this year.
The numbers don't lie. Last year we had already hit 100 degrees, and Rennie was mentioning 2012 when we had our heat wave, several days of 100 degrees in a row. So,
well, I was just thinking, I
worse.
feel so spoiled right now.
Yeah, right. Well,
I'm so
enjoy
spoiled.
it. Relish in your spoiledness because things are about to get hot around here. The morning hours today, at least, not too bad. 60s out the door. The humidity has not climbed all that much. So today is still a decent day, but tomorrow showers arrive in the morning. That's a warm front, and that'll boost our temperatures for the rest of the week. And that humidity comes on back, too. Yeah, you know how that feels. 60 degrees this morning in Mount Vernon, 61 in Warrenton and Chesterfield, and 64 this morning in Alton and Rolla. So numbers again very similar as to what we had yesterday. The wind won't be as gusty today. That's the one difference. Up to 89 for the high later on. We'll talk about that extreme heat plus storms beginning tomorrow. That's coming up. Let's get over to Paul and track that morning commute. Paul, Tuesday morning, what's going on the roads?
Well, timing is everything, Anthony, and there's a lot of construction in the area, as we've talked about so often. But if you look at the MoDOT website and other websites to see where the construction is, it's about when it begins. And yes, at 6 a.m. we had something here over the Missouri River, 6440. And then at 7, you're going to be seeing that 270 northbound, 270 east and west at West Florissant. A lot of construction doesn't begin until 9 or even noon. So that's a good sign depending on, your route to work or where you're going downtown. Same story. And, more construction starting even in the midday. This is where that will be going on here a little bit later this morning. More traffic coming your way soon. Be careful out there. Back to you, Rennie.
All right, Paul, this morning we are working to confirm if anyone was hurt in this crash in downtown St. Louis. It happened right in front of City Hall. And you could see one of the cars went through the gate, stopping on the lawn there. Another car took down a traffic signal. A man sleeping under a tree tells us he felt debris falling on him and woke up to find one of the cars in front of him. As you can see, both vehicles are badly damaged. No word at this time about injuries. And this morning, a new app that sends out alerts could make all the difference in keeping our first responders and other drivers safe on the roads.
Our Sydney Stallworth is joining us live outside police headquarters in Clayton with more on this high-tech help. Good morning, Sydney.
Good morning, Michelle and Rennie. This app is called the Make Way app, and St. Louis County Police, along with other local police departments, are going to be using it to alert drivers when there are first responders on the roads and hopefully prevent accidents from happening. So just so you know, the app is still in the testing phase, but today, this morning, we're going to get our first look of those tests in action to see how it's all going to work. Now, I took a look at the numbers this morning just to see how big of an issue these working vehicle crashes are in in the state of Missouri. And Missouri State Highway Patrol reports that there were at least 200 crashes involving working vehicles statewide over the past year. This morning at 10 o'clock, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, St. Charles County Police Department, and St. Louis County Police Department are meeting at the St. Charles County Emergency Operations Center to test this Make Way Alert app system. So here's how the app is going to work. When drivers are approaching a moving or parked emergency response vehicle, they'll get a hands-free alert on their phone, and the goal is to bring down the rates of distracted driving, reduce the number of fatal accidents, and help save lives. First responders, Department of Transportation, and public safety crews will also have this software installed in their cars so that they can receive alerts of oncoming risks in real time. Now, this app will also be used to alert drivers of work zones and other conditions that they need to know about. And in extreme weather conditions, guess what? This app can also let drivers know which roads are flooded and closed off. In our next half hour, I'll have some more information on just how many police cars already have the app installed. But for now, I'll talk to you guys in just a bit. In Clayton, Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Sydney. New overnight, homicide detectives are investigating a shooting near a North St. Louis gas station. It happened around 11:30 last night on Grand and Bower, just outside the BP. A man was shot in the leg and was found unconscious, and he was not breathing. Right now, there is no word on any suspects. And 3 hours earlier, a deadly triple shooting happened near the Grove in South St. Louis.
A man and a woman were killed, and another woman is in critical condition this morning. The shooting happened just before 8 last night on Gibson Avenue, just blocks from the popular business district along Manchester. St. Louis police believe it stemmed from an argument. A resident who normally walks his dog in that area says he is tired of seeing the violence.
Very tired of it. It's just happen chance that I didn't leave the house earlier. I could have been literally caught in the middle of it, not even knowing what was going on. So I guess I'm lucky in that regard. But I'd like it to stop. I don't know kind of why it's coming here.
Homicide detectives recovered 2 weapons and multiple shell casings. If you have any information on last night's shooting, call police.
This morning, a New Haven, Missouri firefighter who served 59 years with the department has died in the line of duty. Lloyd Rudiger was battling a house fire on Sunday when he was hurt. He passed away yesterday from a heart attack.
Well, your ride on MetroLink is supposed to get safer pretty soon. Hours from now, Metro Transit is hosting an open house to talk about safety and security challenges. Alex Vies is live in Belleville this morning with some of those planned improvements. Good morning, Alex.
Michelle, good morning. Tonight's meeting for this open house is scheduled to take place here at Spaces on East Main Street. Metro's Secure Platform Plan has a $52 million price tag, and it will go from it will change the closed platform system to, I've got this backwards, it will change the open system to a closed system with secure customer entrances planned for all MetroLink stations. Now, the Metro Transit Secure Platform Open House will take place this evening from 4 to 7. It will be here at Spaces. The address is 207 East Main Street in Belleville. A virtual meeting will take place via Zoom Wednesday from 6:30 to 8:30. You need to register for that meeting. You can access that information in this story on KSTK.com through the 5 on Your Side app. Now, these are renderings of that secure platform plan, which includes new gating, fencing, and a state-of-the-art security camera system. MetroLink has had some security breaches over the years, including fatal shootings and robberies. All 38 MetroLink stations and a new station at Mid-America St. Louis Airport will be upgraded on a phased schedule. Metro Transit will begin implementation of the plan at 4 MetroLink stations here in the Metro East: Emerson Park, Jackie Joyner Kersey Center, Washington Park, and College. A new fare technology system will also be incorporated into that plan. How it works for riders coming up at 6:30. Live this morning in Belleville, Alex Fees, 5 on Your Side.
All right, thanks for that update, Alex. This morning, our Weather First forecast is starting off nice and quiet. I want to get you into the Futurecast because we do have a warm front that's on the way tomorrow. Even though it has been warm, this front will bring in a different air mass, one that is humid and one that is about 10 degrees hotter. So we're getting out of the 80s after today, back into the 90s tomorrow. You can see this is 6 o'clock tomorrow, all the way till about 10 in the morning. Showers and storms with that warm front, and then after that, the rest of Wednesday is dry. 93 for for the high tomorrow, 101 on Thursday, and about the same on Friday. We'll talk about how you can stay cool, those heat safety tips, and a look at the weekend forecasts coming up.
All right, Anthony. This morning, several construction projects will begin across St. Louis City.
You're going to notice workers breaking ground at Forest Park as well. It's part of a multi-year improvement project which began in 2019. Crews will break ground this morning on phase 2 for the Forest Park East Waterways project. That plan's going to restore the Seven Pools waterfall, Bowl Lake, and build an education pavilion. No word, though, on when it's going to be done.
And St. Louis Public Schools will be getting new fencing to address health issues. Lead chain link fencing across the district will be replaced by environmentally safe vinyl coated steel. The $2 million replacement of more than 6 miles of chain link fences is made possible by funds from House Bill 20 and Prop S. It's estimated the entire project will be completed by the month of August.
Coming up, you might be using spray sunscreen all wrong. The common mistakes you might be doing this morning.
High-speed internet will soon be available to everyone. What the president says all of the country will have access, and the funding coming to Missouri and Illinois.
It's a cube of curiosity. What you're going to find inside the mobile science lab making a stop in the St. Louis area today.
Take a live look at downtown St. Louis. This is from the other side of the river, looking back to the west. And as we can see, the gateway to the west looks superb. And right now it's cool, so you might want to get outside and do your activities because later today, the heat's on.